Well, welfare is an essential service for millions of Australians, but the growing burden on our system is also taking its toll. The tension's so great, it's led to some staff being attacked at suburban branches where customers are fed up with the delays and the mistakes. Damien Hansen has more.
I've become angry, become frustrated. I was getting up to leave and then I snapped.
And then all of a sudden, bang, I'm in jail.
It's just papers, numbers, that's it.
Like 7.1 million Australians, Kerry Pendergast is a Centrelink customer and a very unhappy one at that.
They need to learn how to do customer service.
The single mother of two teenagers, one with autism, aggravated a debilitating back injury at work 5 months ago. Since then, she's been claiming a work cover benefit.
When I went in there on the day, they said that my medical certificate had run out, which I thought it had run out by about 4 days. They informed me that it had been run out for over a month.
She was told her claim wouldn't proceed.
I said, can I speak to the manager? The team leader come over and I copped exactly the same thing. Nope, you don't have the correct paperwork. No, not until you get the right one. Nope, that's it.
Previously, Kerry's outdated certificate had been accepted, and after trying to resolve the issue with the manager, she eventually lost the argument and her temper.
It's just a conglomeration of many different facets on that day that made this happen.
Kerry snapped. The former job placement officer lashed out at the Centrelink worker with her handbag before throwing a chair across the room and picking up a keyboard and slamming it to the ground in what she describes as an act of pure frustration.
I apologise. It should never have happened.
But it did, and she was found guilty of common assault. According to official figures, complaints against Centrelink have dropped over the past 5 years. But in 2010-2011, the Ombudsman's office received just under 5,000 approaches and complaints about Centrelink, and it remains the agency about which the Ombudsman receives the highest number of complaints. When Centrelink allegedly overpaid this woman, it started a chain of events that eventually landed her behind bars. Judy Lawbeck is accused of stealing more than $2 million from the Commonwealth.
It's a pretty big enticement finding $2 million in your bank account. I'd be hard-pressed to find a person who wouldn't be tempted at least to have a go at that.
Her lawyer, Michael McMillan.
She's a good person who made a silly decision, and lived a good life, had hard conditions, raised 3 kids in pretty ordinary times, and, she really doesn't deserve to be behind bars.
She was wrongly paid the money that she allegedly used to pay off her mortgage and renovate her Sunshine Coast home.
The citizens of the state of the Commonwealth won't be without all of the money being retrieved.
While prosecutors argued Lawbeck knowingly defrauded Centrelink, Sally Mile is a Centrelink client who paid dearly for what she claims was their mistake.
I went to Centrelink on more than one occasion and said that I had a difficulty estimating wages because working as a nurse, your shift penalties vary from any given shift.
It was a bungle that also cost the single mother of 3 her freedom.
I was numb. I was shocked.
Centrelink overpaid her $19,000, and despite making several pleas for the payments to be adjusted, she was charged with fraud and sent to prison for 3 months.
Some fortnights I was up on my declarations and some fortnights I was down on my declarations. Unfortunately, Centrelink weren't really interested when I was overestimating. They were only interested in the underestimation.
Situations where our customers become aggressive, throw pieces of equipment, smash equipment, are clearly unacceptable.
Hank Yongan is from Centrelink.
It's not easy to work in a Centrelink office. Our staff are often confronted with people that are really stressed or facing very difficult situations.
He says while Centrelink tries to minimise the mistakes they make, they cannot control the reactions of their customers.
Centrelink deals with 1/3 of Australia's population. We deal with a total of well over 7 million Australians at any one time. On a daily basis, we deal with tens of thousands of Australians in proper, respectful and courteous environment. These sorts of incidents are rare.
But for others facing similar frustrations, Kerry and Sally have these words of wisdom.
keep yourself together, excuse yourself and leave, and then come back at another time when you know that you can sit down and discuss it with them in a more amicable manner.
My battle's not over. My battle won't be over until I clear my name. No one is safe from Centrelink. If you're on a payment, be very careful.